Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? Alright, so the new events planned for the middle of March is now here. Let's go over them today. Today we'll start with the Super Ninja election first. Alright, so if you guys click on the news section and then clicked on the Super Ninja election button, you guys will actually come across this screen. But the reason why I'm not showing you that button yet is because this page actually takes some time to load. So that's why we're starting with this first, but I'll show you in a second. So once you access this screen, once you have access to this menu, you guys can scroll down. So this functions like all the other election that we've had so far, but if you guys are totally new to this game, you guys will not have came across this screen before. But anyway, so once you're here, just scroll down, and then you see all these ninjas. Again, these ninjas are all the super ninjas, meaning they're like the really good ones, and I believe they're all from the Super Ninja Festival exclusive characters list. So they're all part of, they're all Super Ninja Festival exclusive characters. Okay, so if let's say I would like to vote for, vote for Naruto right here. Let's vote for this Naruto. He's pretty weak nowadays. And then you guys can click on him and then choose how many ballots or your tickets, right? It's called ballots, but your voting tickets, how many you would like to put in, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 to 10, and then the max you have, all right? The max I have right now is 13, so you can either throw in all of them that you want or just throw in like 1 or 2. So once you're done, click on done right here in the top right hand corner, where right here for me for iOS, but if you guys use Android, it's probably somewhere else. Anyways, click on it and then you click on the yellow or golden button. All right, so click on it, wait for it to load, and bam, it's done. All right, so once it's done, you see this. It says Utsumaki Naruto blah blah blah. So the title of the card, it says how many ballots that you have put in. So mine, I put in 1, and it says you have voted for him with 1 ballot. All right. So, and then see, now you have to wait for it to load again. Okay, it's pretty fast this time. But anyways, you have to wait for like 30 seconds to maybe a minute and a half before all these ninjas load up. So if before it loads up, it's just gonna be blank, all right? You're just gonna see the background color. So don't worry, it does take some time to load. I guess they have to load in the animation as well. But anyway, so once you're done, just go back out, all right? But if you want to vote for more, so in my case, I like to vote for him. Maybe I'll put in like 5, and then bam, done. I'm just gonna vote, all right? And for those of you who forgot about why we have this event, is because they will be, upgrading those cards. All right, so 10 of them they would choose. Okay, so in-game voting they would choose 9, and then from Line, that's an application much like WhatsApp, they're gonna vote for 1 card. So 9 card plus 1 card from Line equals 10 cards in total. But again, they didn't say how they're gonna upgrade the cards. Okay, so what they might do is they will rework the stats, meaning like, let's say they'll upgrade their defense or agility or attack, etc. But again, question mark, so that's a question. They can do that, or they can have some other unique ninja gear that's specifically tailored to that card, or they can give them a super, like during Super Ninja Festivals, give them individual pickup percentage. Like you have a higher percentage chance of getting them instead of trying to get 1 out of like 50 or something, right? Which is really hard. So they can do that, or do 2, or do all 3, or do none. All right, so it depends how they're gonna work things out. So if everyone's voting for the final Valley Sasuke, where he's already the the most OP for the past few months, I don't know now, right? But back then they might just give him a pickup chance for you to get them and not really rework him. All right. So anyway, so that's just a reminder. If you guys are wondering about this button, this is just telling you what is the temporary stats. The status right now for the voting. So if I click on it, you will see, and they're hiding the ballots now, so you can't really see how many votes they got, which I think it's good because again, whenever someone sees how many votes that they have gotten, they might just they might just forget about the votes that they originally have and then vote for something that's super popular, right? But anyways, so far that's not the case. They have decided to hide the amount of votes they have right now. All right, so this is the temporary ranking right now. The first place is Uzumaki Naruto, and this is the future one. Let's see what that one is. I think it's the Final Valley one, but we'll see. And I think this is the one. I'm gonna click on it. Yep, Final Valley Naruto currently is standing at number 1. And let me click back onto the list because I've accidentally closed it. The second one is actually Minato. I believe that Minato is the one that we just got, like the newest one. I'm just gonna read his title. So I'm not gonna translate all of them because it's gonna take a lot of time, but I'm just gonna tell you guys what's there right now. So let's see if that's the case. So I'm just gonna check it out again. Yep, it's the newest Minato. Oh no, that's the third place. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so right here, first place, Final Valley Naruto. Second place, Final Valley Sasuke. All right, this is the one with the future. Right here, the person who chooses the future. This one, the person who lives in the past, right, which is Sasuke. That's Final Valley Sasuke, second place. Third place, Minato. Fourth place, another Naruto. I believe that's another, what do you call it? I think that's another Six Paths Naruto, right? And then on the fifth place, we also have another Naruto, all right? That's the Ultimate Rasengan Naruto. I don't know which one that is. And over here with Obito, 6th place. 7th place with Kakashi. 8th place we have Hashirama. 9th place with Sasuke. I believe that's the Kirin. Excuse me, something stuck in my throat. And in the 10th place we have Madara. I think that's the 6th path Madara. It's a 6th path's power. Alright, so that's it. I'm only going to talk about the first 10 place. That's all there, like all the ones that are in. The other ones are just all the other ones that, are on the list. Okay, so if you're wondering, Conan's at 28 right now. And then Jiraiya, 32, 34. And then Orochimaru at 36. Not popular. And we have one of the Might Guy. I think that's the Afternoon Tiger Might Guy at 35. But interesting, Might Guy, the Dragon Kick one is like at 14th. I think that's the only other Might Guy. But anyways, let's go through to the next news, all right? So I'm just going to scroll down. And then we're going to talk about the battle missions first. Because, we're having, I believe these are new Ninja Gears I've never talked about before. So we're going to go through this battle mission. And then I'm going to go through the other battle mission as well. So now it's open from now until March 24th, 0059, okay? That's Japan's time. And then the first the first thing we have, it's Hidan's necklace. The regular effect is unique type skill damage increases by 20%. If you equip this to the following Hidans, all type skill damage is increased by 90%, and max HP and agility is increased by 50%. And then over here we have the Mask of Kakuzu. Max HP and fire type skill damage is increased by 20%. If you equip this to the following Kakuzu's, max HP defense is increased by... So max HP and defense is increased by 80%, and fire type skill damage is increased by 40%. And then over here we have the ring for Hidan. After every action, chakra is recovered by 10%, and also unique type skill damage is increased by 10%. If you equip this to the following Hidans, after every action, chakra and HP is recovered by 10%, and all skill damage is increased by 50%. And over here we have the ring for Kakuzu. After every action, chakra is recovered by 10%, and fire type skill damage increased by 10%. If you equip this to the following Kakuzu's, after every action, chakra and HP is recovered by 10%, and all skill damage is increased by 50%. Alright, so that's that. And then now let's move on to this one right here. So this one we have the shark for Kisame. After every action, there's a chance chakra is recovered by 5%. If you equip this to the following Kisames, max chakra is increased by 20, so it's a flat 20. And after every action, there's a chance chakra is fully recovered. And then over here we have that hat. What do you call this? Anyways, the hat that he used to wear. Max HP and defense is increased by 20%. If you equip this to the following Kisame's, max HP and defense and water type skill damage is increased by 60%. Alright, so that's it for that. And then now let's move on to the campaign. Alright, I'm not going to go through the exact like what I've went through before. These I've talked about. All of them are old, but one thing that's new is this one. Remember, they were all like just blacked out. This is towards the end of March, like what we're having towards the end of March. Apparently it is Sakura's birthday again this year. Second year, I think. You know, this is the second year we're playing this game. And Sakura's birthday. And in order to celebrate her birthday, the most recent voice included, like the voice acting included, Super Ninja Festival exclusive 5-star Sakura will be getting her 6 stars awakening form. And then also we will be having a Sakura event, all right, new event for Sakura. Maybe we're gonna get her ninja gear, I don't know, but check it out when it comes out, all right, towards the end of March. And then over here we are now having another Super Ninja Festival exclusive Sakura, all right. So that's why I was emphasizing on another. Like, I'm okay with getting a new Sakura, or maybe not, because we have way too many Sakuras, but we're getting another exclusive one for her, right? She has like what, 3 exclusive now. And but you know, along the same line, if you guys remember, I was talking about that really hard to translate Japanese character, like real story / secret story, that thing. We had Sakura, we have Sasuke, and we already have a Naruto, right? So they are of the real story / secret story, Naruto and Sasuke. So it only makes sense to have a Sakura within that series. Alright, so for that real story / secret story series, we now have all 3 characters. Alright, so Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto. But Sakura will be coming soon, so we don't know her stats and all the other things. Alright, so now let's move on to the Super Ninja Festival, because this time we're having a brand new Super Ninja Festival exclusive characters. We have the 5 stars Hidan, and we have 5 stars Kakuzu. So both of them are Super Ninja Festival exclusive characters, okay? So you can see by this gold ribbon that I talked about last time. So let's quickly go over them. So the first one, we have Hidan. First skill is unique type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 90. What it does is it actually, wait, let's see. Oh, it actually deals 5% of the maximum HP as damage. Alright, so he deals percentage health damage. We haven't seen that like in forever. Last one was the Earth Kage, and also that old guy, right? I forgot his name. And then we have the Kakashi. So anyways, so max 5% of the maximum HP of a single target enemy, alright, as damage. And also, if on your team you have a Kakuzu, you will do 2 times the bonus damage, alright. And then also, if your enemy is under some sort of bleeding status, you guys gotta term this, alright. I'm getting sleepy. I'm not gonna term this. It's some sort of bleeding status, but it's not the regular bleeding status. It's, you know, his kind of bleeding status. It's the Hidan bleeding status. Alright, so if your enemy, or let's say you sucked his blood, I guess that's what he does, right? So if your enemy is under that special status, you will deal another 15 times bonus damage on top. Alright, so maximum amount of bonus damage you can deal to a single target enemy is 30 times, alright, because 15 times 2. So 30 times of 5% of the maximum HP. So that's a lot, but again, they have capped it, okay? So maximum is 30 times, but also it cannot go beyond 500k damage. Because if you guys remember, the Earth Kage dude and then Kakashi, they used to deal a lot of damage, but they put a cap on it. So everyone who does percentage health, they still have a cap. So it's kind of meaningless to have a percentage health if you cap it, but whatever, they like to do that. So 500k is your max, all right, that you ever go to with Hidan. All right, so after every action, your HP, your own HP, will be decreased by a bit, it says. And also this skill is 100% accurate skill, so this skill cannot miss. All right, second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 10. What it does is actually it deals 5%. I mean, sorry, my bad. 5 times your attack damage as attack to a single target enemy, and also there's a chance to cause that special bleeding status. And there, let's see, and okay, and it will confirm 100%. Will put them under a status where they will be weak against fire type. So they will be weak against fire type after you use skill number 2. But this will not affect characters that are immune to fire type or already like weak against it or immune against, I mean sorry, not or strong against it. So strong against it, immune against it, or weak against it. This will not affect them. All right. So anyways, so what this status does is it does nothing. It says there's no effect. The only thing it does is so that if they're on this effect, then you can deal that to 15 times to them. All right. All right. So let's go to abilities. Leader skill. It buffs all red type attribute unit. And all right, sorry, my bad. No. So it only buffs the red type attribute units that belongs to Akatsuki. All right. So if they're Akatsuki and they belong and they are red, I mean, then their max HP is increased by 60%, and after every action, HP is recovered by 10%. Ability number 1: after every action, whenever you take like damage, whenever you're attacked, then your HP is recovered by 5%. So I don't know why it tells you like it has to be after your action. Maybe because before you take action, like on the first turn, you don't actually activate this, maybe. Anyways, ability number 2, when your HP is below 0, you will have one time that your HP is fully recovered, meaning the first time you don't really die when you die, but the second time you do die, all right? And then your skill damage is increased by 70%. 70, and that's his stats. Super low on the attack, but it does not matter because he deals percentage health attack anyways. Okay, so this is only for auto attack. So his auto attack is going to be weak. It's not going to deal like 13k or whatever. No auto attacks ever deal 13k, by the way, unless you're Might Guy and you're buffed. But anyway, so 6,900, super low, but it doesn't affect him. Doesn't really affect him. And agility, not too fast. So stats seems pretty okay. And he belongs to Akatsuki, alright? So now let's go to Kakuzu. And you guys can hear my voice. I'm actually starting to lose my voice because I actually don't have water with me. But I'll, go through all the characters of this video first. Okay, let's take a look at his stats. Pretty okay. Pretty standard stuff, alright? So HP, attack, defense, agility, right? He belongs to Akatsuki. Now let's go on to the skills. First skill is a fire type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 70. He deals 3% plus 1,500 damage to the enemy's whole team. So it's an AoE attack. And if your team has a Hidan, then you deal 1.5 times bonus damage. And also if your enemies are weak against fire, then you will deal another 7 times bonus damage. All right, so maximum bonus damage you can deal is 10.5 times. Second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed normal, chakra cost 80. What it does is it recovers his own HP by a super amount. All right, so super amount. Skill damage is increased by 100%, and also it will put him under the revival status. I should call this what is that jutsu that Orochimaru and what's his face? I forgot. Kabuto used. That's the name, all right? That kind of revival. I can't think right now, all right? Sorry. But anyways, so yeah, he's going to be put under that status. And anyways, what it does is all skill damage, all incoming skill damage will be lessened, all right? So that's a status you'll be put under, which is lessen all incoming skill damage. And also when your HP becomes 0, meaning when you die the first time, you will have your HP fully recovered, only for one time, alright? So the next time you die again, like 0 HP, then you die. And also, let's see, okay, so when this triggers for the first time, or, you know, when it triggers for that one time, then it will remove your revival status, okay? So I believe you will have to put yourself under this status first. And then like use skill number 2, then you can activate this. Okay, so it's not like an ability. Hidan has the ability, right? His is not a skill. And a lot of characters have it as an ability. So you have to put yourself under this. Oh, I remember now. It's called Edo Tensei, right? But anyways, this revival thing. So put yourself under this and then it'll remove that status. Okay, so I don't know if you can spam this. Like, I don't know if you can just keep using it and just keep on not dying, but yeah, I remember one of the character has this. So leader skill, what it does is it buffs all, I mean, it doesn't buff them, but it benefits the Akatsuki team member that belongs to, I mean, that is red type attribute unit. And what it does is max HP and attack is increased by 60%. So it does buff them, alright? So ability number 1, max HP is increased by 50%. After every action, HP is recovered by 5%. Ability number 2, when your HP is beyond 80%, so when your HP is above 80%, attack, defense, agility, and skill damage is increased by 60%. That's it. Now let's move on to Tonsai, and then we're going to talk about Naruto, right? So we're like halfway done because we still have like Naruto to talk about and some ninja gear within the PvP. All right, so I still haven't tried the PvP yet, so I have to try that out and see. So this is a Tonsai exclusive Kisame, just letting you guys know. First skill, and actually never mind, let's take a look at the stats over here. Really nice attack at 20k, defense at 8.5k only, pretty low, so watch out for that. And your agility is at 236, so that's pretty fast. And also take a look at the critical power. Critical power is at 210%. So if you crit hit, which is 15% crit, sorry, no, that's your dodge rate. Crit hit is over here, 17%. If you crit, then you deal 210%. That's pretty good. So he belongs to Akatsuki, but he's blue unit, so Hidan and Kakuzu will not benefit him. Anyways, first skill is a water type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 90. What it does is it deals 3% plus 1000 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also it will, let's see, I think it will lower the enemy's chakra by 30 flat. And also puts them under water, like puts them under the weak status, like weakness, makes them weak against electric and water. Alright, and this fine print right here, it says enemies lessen chakra effect, meaning remember you take 30 flat chakra off your enemy. This effect will only be effective during PvP, so that means it will not be effective during any NPC battles, any events, any boss fight whatsoever. So this will only affect PvP units, all right, which is great because think about it. Lots of new units now requires 90 chakra to use their moves. And if you remove 30 of their chakra, that's going to waste one of their turn, right? So pretty good if you think about that. Anyways, and over here, another fine print is you will not put the enemy under the weakness status to like weak against electric and water if they are already weak against it, or if they are immune to it, or if they are strong against it. All right. So second skill, the type is no type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 30. I'm telling you, I'm sleepy now. 30. And what it does is it recovers his own HP by a medium amount. Chakra cost, you'll be put under a status where your chakra cost will be halved. All right, so that's great. So this will be 15 and this will only be 45. And also it will put you under what do you call it? The chakra sucking status. All right. So if you guys remember, he sucks out the chakra from your opponent, from his opponents, right? Because he uses Samehara. Anyway, so you will be put under the suck or sucking status. All right. Literal translation right here. And so yeah, what it does is whenever you take attack, like whenever you get attacked, your chakra will be recovered by 30%. It's pretty nice. All right, leader skill. Benefits all Akatsuki team member. Their max chakra will be increased by 20 flat. And after every action, chakra is recovered by 10%. So he buffs a lot of chakra. Ability number 1, max chakra is increased by 50. That's for him. After every action, chakra is recovered by 10%. So that stacks, right? I believe. And ability number 2, attack and agility is increased by 40%, and also halves all incoming debuffs. Okay, so he is pretty solid. Like just on paper wise, I've never tried PvP yet, not even a single battle, but just on paper, this sounds really OP. But maybe I'm totally wrong, and maybe he just sucked during a PvP, but I doubt it, because he's a Toninsai exclusive character. Same as Neji, same as Yahiko. I almost called him Nagato. And finally, we have the PvP. Alright, so we have the PvP Naruto. And then we have all these ninja gear stuff. So let's, change the pace a bit. I'm just going to go in and talk about it. The reason why is because I want to listen to a new song. Because over here, we have a new song. Right? So let's talk about it over here. So, this is PvP. Don't ask me how do you play this, because I've never played it before. You guys have to check it out. But you just PvP, and then you will, increase your grade. Okay? So if you are able to continuously win 3 times, if you win all of them, and have certain amount of points, I believe, then you will be able to move on to the next grade. So if you're Chunin, and I believe you move on to whatever, I forgot. Jonin? No, Jonin is the highest. Yeah, don't ask me. Okay, let's move on. No, it's Genin, Chunin to Jonin, but I don't think there are only 3 steps here. I think there are more, because it's PvP. And yeah, right here, you're just like a ninja school student. You're at like the 10th tier. And then I think the first tier, you are legend. All right, this is ninja god of ninja, or god of nin. All right, legend right here. So from student to legend, I think there are tons of grades. So see if you guys can make it to the legend. Oh yeah, it actually tells you here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 right here. So it says a student, ninja student, you're like a beginner, and then you become Genin, but 9th tier, and then another Genin, the 8th tier, 7th tier, and then when you move on to 6th tier, you're finally a Chunin. So 6, 5, 4, and then you move on to the 3rd rank. That's your Jonin, alright? That's supposed to be your highest. Now, this is actually special Jonin. That's funny. So you're actually a lower tier of Jonin. 3, 2, 1. And then you're finally Jonin. Alright, this is your first stage, 2nd stage, 3rd stage. And then you become Legend. Alright, so over here at Legend, you still have your subtitle. So Legend, you are a Kage. Alright, if you guys remember, like the Hokage, the Water Kage, whatever. Alright, and then over here, Legend, it says the strongest ninja, but then there's actually a stronger one, because the final legend, you are the god of ninjas. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ranks in total. So it will say, so once you reach the legend, you're a ninja god, and then when you get your rewards, you will actually get 1 Nindo increased level item, 5 stars. So that's a guaranteed. These are only 4 stars, so not guaranteed, and things like that. All right. So if you tune in, you only get those Rock Lee training materials. So the rewards are huge difference. Alright, I'm not going to go through these things because these are just your player effects. Maximum HP increased by 1000, blah, 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 blah. You guys figure these out, alright? And then let me know in the comment section down below so you guys teach me again. So these are all the balances that they've made, but I think I've covered a lot of them before. So, yeah, I'm not going to pay too much attention right now. Let's just talk about the rewards, okay? So let's go from bottom to up because this is the climax, right? We have the Naruto. Wait, no, he is, yeah, he's at like 50, cost 50, right? Cost 100. Actually, yeah, let's actually talk about him. Okay, so you have to be rank 0.05% in order to get this. That's extremely hard, I believe. I doubt I'll be getting it, but I hope you guys can get it and then probably show me. But this is cost 100 Naruto. Highest cost ever. Most OP, supposedly. So let's take a look, alright. So first skill is a Biju type, that's your tailed beast type, and it costs 100 chakra. Trigger speed is fast, not even the fastest, only fast. What it does is it ignores the enemy's whole team's like resistance. So it negates whatever defense they have and whatever, and it'll deal 100k flat damage to the enemy's whole team. So I actually don't see how strong this is because, you know, the Ninetales chakra that we have, Ninetales chakra Naruto that we have does the exact same thing. Anyways, this is a accuracy 100 skill, so can't miss. Second skill is a wind type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 100. What it does is, wow, okay, it deals 7% plus 100k damage. That's really OP to a single target enemy, and also if your enemies does not belong to anywhere, like they don't belong to any village, you know, sometimes it says none, right? So if they actually don't belong to anywhere, you will deal an additional 6 times. So 6 times on top of 7% plus 100k damage to them. So that's crazy. But I seriously don't know why the first one is like this. Did they miss a 0? Is this supposed to say 1 million flat damage? Because this doesn't do anything. Like, this is not even special. Unless they nerfed the heck out of the other Ninetales Naruto, right? But anyway, second skill is crazy. So, leader skill. What it does is it buffs red type attribute units. Buffs their attack, defense, agility by 100%. Ability number 1, max chakra amount is increased by 200. And then whenever you take damage, there's a high percentage HP is recovered by 40%. Ability number 2, whenever you, okay, never mind. All incoming skill damage is halved. And also, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Listen to this, alright? When your HP is below 0, meaning you die, right, the first time, your HP will be fully recovered. But this effect will actually happen twice. So you have 3 lives, right? So the first time you die, you come back to life, fully recovered. Second time you die, you fully recover again. And then when you actually die the third time, you finally die. That's very OP. And look at this. I knew this was gonna be like this because, you know, after reading skill number 1, it's really just nothing, right? But I know it's got to be something with his stats, or else no, skill number 1 is just stupid, right? So HP 48197. I don't know why is it 48197. Is that the highest number that they can go? Like not 9999. Anyways, 48197 on all HP, attack, and defense. And then 295. I don't even know why they don't spell out Naruto right here, right? They usually do that. Anyways, and 295, I think he is the highest agility, right? Is he faster than Yellow Flash, Fourth Hokage? Anyways, 35% dodge rate. This is insane. Like, he dodges like crazy, guys. Highest we've ever seen. 26% critical hit rate. That's 1 in 4 you're gonna crit. That's absolutely insane. And when you crit, 181% what do you call it, power. So yeah, that's crazy stuff. He comes as a 6 stars already, So you can only awaken him 5 times, alright? So check this out. He can't be awakened 6 out of 6 like most characters because he comes as a 6 stars, alright? So don't ask me if he will ever get a 7 stars. Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, this is it. 0.05% chance of getting him. I don't think I'll get him, like, ever. But if I happen to, this will be, like, yeah, the most awesome moment. Okay, so if you are able to get to rank 0.05%, you're going to have 100 ninja stones, alright? That's OP. And if you get 160k points, you're going to get his rope. So what this rope does is it lessens incoming negative status effects. If this is a regular effect, if you equip this to the following Narutos, it halves all incoming negative status effects, and also all skill damage is increased by 50%, and after every action, chakra is recovered by 5%. And then over here we have Neji's pouch. Bakugan type skill damage is increased by 30%. Agility is increased by 20%. If you equip this to the following Nejis, skill damage is increased by 70%, agility is increased by 40%, and then after every action, chakra is recovered by 10%. And then over here we have Nagato's belly guard. So max HP is increased by 10%, and then also there's a chance to half incoming debuffs. If you equip this to the following Yahikos, did I call him Nagato? Yahiko. Max HP is recovered by 50%, and then he's totally immune to debuffs, and also there's a chance to have incoming negative status effects. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And let's see. I was thinking if I should just read through these things. Okay, why don't I quickly read through these? These are just the balancing that they have done for the official PvP, because I've read something similar before, but let's go through this. So for the player side, what effects it has is they have increased the max HP by 1000%. I guess for PvP they need to do this. And then all AoE skill damage is halved. Alright, so AoE damage are halved. This only applies for PvP, alright? So chakra recovery rate is decreased by 70%, so you don't recover as fast as when you're playing against NPC. Skill damage is decreased by 99%, alright? Defense is decreased by 50%, and skill dodge rate is decreased. And let's see. Okay, so interestingly, skill dodge rate is decreased. So if you win once, like when you're like win once, or it's just fully win. I don't know what does it mean by fully win, like not having any of your characters die. Anyways, once you have a victory, like a really OP victory, just one victory, then you're gonna decrease your skill dodge rate by 2%. If you have a 20 continuous win, you're gonna have a 50% skill dodge rate decrease. All right, so you're not gonna dodge a lot of skills. I don't know why they do this, but anyways, to prevent you from being too OP, I guess. Okay, over here for the enemy side, what happened is AoE damage are halved, skill damage are changed. What it says is the early stage is 99% decrease, but once you have won 20 consecutive wins, then their skill damage is only decreased by 60%. So what they're trying to do is the higher streak that you go, the harder it will become. All right, so at the 20th and beyond, you're gonna have like a really hard time. So chakra recovery rate is decreased by 70%. That's for your enemies. Skill trigger speed is decreased by 1 stage, again for your enemies. Defense is decreased at the beginning, decreased by 50%. When you have 20 consecutive wins, decreased by 80%. Max HP is increased at the beginning, increases by 1000%. At 20 consecutive wins, your enemies will have 1300% increased. Skill dodge rate decreased. Initially 50% decrease. At maximum 20 consecutive wins, they will decrease their skill dodge rate only by 30%. So again, it will get really hard the higher you go. And that's it. And over here is just telling you do not cheat. If you cheat, you're gonna get banned, blah blah blah, right? That's happened before, so just don't cheat, okay? And that's it, right? If you want to challenge, this is the challenge button. And I have gone through all of the news and information and everything, all right? So if you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. I will be sure to read through every single one of them if it's within like 3 days time frame, right? Sometimes 5 days if I haven't checked it out. And I've already explained why. It's because of the YouTube new notification system, and I've talked about it. If you guys missed that video, go check out the personal video, like nothing to do with any gaming. And I forgot what it's called, but anyways, it's one of the more recent ones within these 2 months. But anyways, yeah, so if you guys leave me comments, be sure to leave it in the latest video so I can actually read it. I usually just read comments from 3 days to 5 days. For the past 2 weeks, I've been reading things that are like for a week, like 7 days, because I was busy for this week, so that's why I'm catching up. But if I'm pretty active, then I only read it for 3 days, 3 to 5 days, and then I stop reading it for these videos and I move on, right? So I only read it for the most recent videos, all right? And there's a time frame for that. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concern, leave it in the comment section down below. If I missed your comments because I moved on to the newer videos, then just be sure to leave it in the other video so I can actually see it and reply to your requests, comments, concerns, whatever, okay? So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is definitely a very long video. I think I've been here for an hour, but I think I just have to get through all of the information to you guys because I've been getting requests telling me to cover these, and some of you asked me like, where have I been, blah blah, why did I stop uploading? No, I haven't stopped uploading for the past 2 to 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks. I've been consistently uploading 3 to 5 videos each week, all right? I just don't do it like every 2 days or 3 days because I've been very busy, but I still, I'm still on schedule. Like every week, I still dish out the 3 to 5 videos for you guys, all right? So you guys just gotta wait nowadays. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video. Take care and bye now.